Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another stream with me, the Disorderly Tick, and my streaming partner, Molly Oleander. Um, it's good to have you all. I hope you enjoy another session of a playthrough of Planescape Torment. Over to you, Oleander.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good night, everyone. We're about to get started and get back into it. While life has been kicking my butt, much like Frostpunk, and not even in a bad way. I had to replace a headlight, and needless to say, went surprisingly well. I learned a lot about that. So let's learn a lot about the Planescape Torment as we once again follow the Sorterly Tick and his adventures of the plains. You ready to get started?
Yes. All right. Here we go.
Do you mind go ahead and pulling
Right.
up for me today?
Yes.
Appreciated, my friend.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Listen, with the way this week has been, I don't blame you. It's not been a bad week, just very busy. Awesome. And if you hear some click clacking in the background, Tick, that is just my partner. He is finally settled in, and the cats have been trying to make his life a living hell. Much
All
to my
right.
amusement.
All right then. So,
And there, go ahead and click in. I should have it now.
all right. Well, on during last week's session, we what is it? What happened? We were able to successfully deliver the Cantor of Endless Water to Glyve and also the Bronze Sphere to Farad. And after doing that, we gained a little more information about exactly how we were discovered, our corpse, and where our journal might be. And along with that, he dispatched to us a new party member, Anna, who is, I guess, his adoptive daughter, it seems. So, now what I'm going to try to do is see if I can steal Farad's crutch from him, because we have where we have a theory that his crutch is a portal key that might lead to his stash.
Let's hope it does. Also, his daughter has seemed to gain an affection for Tick. We have rebuked her so far. Not meanly, but very much like a, nah, thanks, guys.
All right.
I?
All right.
Right. Shadow I am. Live the shadows.
Huh. Not sure why the nameless one went to talk to him. Okay. Farad. Ah, corpse. Farad turns as you approach, his crutch clacking on the cobbles of the court. Welcome, welcome. I don't have time to talk, Farad. Farewell.
I'm gone.
Ready. Right. Live the shadows. Live the shadows. Like a shadow I am.
All right.
Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong.
All right.
Oh?
I'm here.
What
Might
would
as
that be?
well.
I'm just, I have to pick this, use thieving skills.
Shadow I am.
Oh. Yeah, that might be handy rather than just snatching it straight from his nasty little hands.
Well, before I was just picking to talk with him.
That'll do it.
Like a shadow I am. Live the shadows. Not this time. Already wary that one is.
Alright. Well, that didn't work. I guess I could try again at a later date. For now,
Yeah,
I'll just...
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, for now, I'm just going to do something else.
Good plan. And maybe her thief skills may not be high enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Done.
Aye. What is it you want then?
Ah, here we go. So where's the place where you found my body? The spot where I found your body lies behind the painted door in the high red light district. The door's on the northern street, north and east of the smoldering corpse bar. Beyond the door is an alley where I found your body. Strange place it is. Not many Burks will go there. Strange place. How? Some Burks with less courage than names say it's all a haunted it is. Anna spits and makes a semicircle over her heart. It's wash. Sometimes the wind blows through the alley and makes weird sighing noises, but that don't mean there's specters and haunts and the like. I see. I had some other questions. Aye? Nothing, Anna. Just checking to see if you were still with me.
Gone.
Valley. Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Damn it!
Oh.
That's the two skies.
What I get for getting into a scrape.
Don't let it end like this.
Welcome back, Chief.
That's some actual heavy hit, and they were not pleased.
Well, I'll just try precasting the spells before going in.
Good plan.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. That's the two skies. In the Mon's name. I hear your words.
What's up?
Aye?
Oh, Lord have mercy. They are not having it today.
How many times must this fool die?
well?
I'm gonna try one more thing.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. There cannot be two skies.
Let's see. I'm just checking through all my usable items.
Fair.
Okay.
What's up?
I hear your words.
I?
Yeah?
Is this what? Yeah. Damn it.
I will hear you. There cannot be two skies.
Nice.
All right.
Great freaking job, man.
Thank you. Stiletto. Damage 1 to 3 piercing. Speed 2. Weight 1. Proficiency edged. Not usable by priests. This is a short dagger with a slender blade.
Not me immediately going, edge. Ugh. I was rewatching old videos on that, and I kind of want to edge transit decal just to soothe my little brain a bit. That was a time. Oh, you know what? Instead of like there's baby on board, you just have a bunch of edge transits for how many kids you have in the car.
Nice. Silver bracelet. Weight 1. This thin circlet is a fine silver, with a series of beautiful engravings surrounding its exterior. It is bound to be worth something to a local merchant.
Huh? Okay.
Why not?
I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of these knives just to make these loot piles disappear so I can more easily pick out what I actually want.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Ready. Might as well.
I wish you could see this tick while you're sitting organizing. One of the fosters I have, Domo, is trying to open up the closet door. She has made it her mission in life to get into this door. It's cracked just enough for her to get paws in, and she will wiggle, worm, do anything she can to get her small body into that hole to go into the closet. It's insane dedication.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping I can get like an actual video of it, but as soon as she feels a camera, she stops.
I'm gone.
I'm here. Might as well. Aye, what?
Done.
What you be wanting now? Why not?
Okay, to make everybody laugh in the chat, my partner is playing Frostpunk on his designated little Steam Deck because he doesn't have his PC. And he's using one of my monitors that has been... Oi, Domo! She had latched onto a piece of clothing. Earlier, he tried to kill a spider that was playing round the corner with him. It was just going across the screen round and round as he was trying to kill it. Well, it finally goes into the holes in the back of the monitor. And ever since, the monitor has just started being a little funky. So can we put an F in chat for my partner, as I think the spider is now in charge of his gaming experience. Yeah, it is, when I tell you, it's so funny. He even left a little leg poking out of that hole just so you can see the spider bare enough.
Yeah, that's funny.
Let's see. I've also been doing my usual scroll on TikTok chick. And have you ever heard of JetX?
JetX.
Yeah, it's a TV channel.
A TV show, you said?
A TV channel, kind of like Disney Channel or Nickelodeon.
No, I've never heard of it.
Okay, so back in ye yonder years, there was JetX. It was like the edgy cousin to Nickelodeon. It would have shows like Get Ed, Dragon Riders, Spider Riders, and like your typical off-brand stuff that I really loved. I have recently rediscovered it, and oh boy, it's a jam of weird crap that I'll have to show you. From Spider Riders, Dragon Riders, Get Ed, and Metabots. Metabots, I think you would actually genuinely enjoy.
I've heard of Metabots.
Definitely one of my
Right.
all-time favorites as a kid. I had to rediscover it because kid me thought that when they went off the air, you know, you never saw them again. They were like fever dreams. Let's see.
Hello, Sharolo. Welcome.
Hi, Sharolo. All I like of that icon is too freaking cute. I'm dying. Not literally.
Yeah, that is cute. Good to have you.
Yeah, welcome on in.
Why not?
Done.
Currently, we're just going through Planescape Torment as I attempt to bore Tick with any of my mundane daily stories. By the way, where are we heading now that we've defeated that larger base of individuals that was trying to kill us?
Well, right now I'm just trying to get through these tunnels to get back up to the surface.
That's right, because we're underground right now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh. Well, I mean, they'll be alright. Maybe some band-aids.
What?
Extra strength band-aids, of course.
Stinkers. Did you see that? What's up, Chief? Even 50 swigs of brandy wouldn't make you look good.
Oof. That was rude. 50 swigs? That makes people passable, thank you very much.
What's the word, Chief?
The real
Father
trick.
of trolls.
The real trick is definitely low club lighting. That has victimized many of people. Not because someone is ugly, but because you find out really quickly the person you're vibing with wasn't your type. But the vibes were just right.
What's up? Oh, you filthy stinkards.
Oh, and Domo is going for the closet
You
again.
dog's
She is
body.
trying from the bottom up today. She might do it. I see a generally aggressive wiggle in the direction of it.
Prime scum.
She's managing to crack it open a little bit more.
Damn it!
Oh, she's taking a break. She seems a little stunned.
But a perfectly good waste of arms and legs. You got a face only a sledgehammer could love. And has.
That's a good one.
What?
That is genuinely a really good one.
Filthy stinkers.
All right.
Ready.
I'm gone.
I'm here. Why not?
Okay, she's done from her break, and she is trying a different method. She's stretching all the way up and trying to push the closet door open. She's trying to close. There's one that's flat and one that's cracked open, and it's the sliding ones that you grab the handles and you move to the side and they fold kind of closet doors. She is vehemently frustrated. She's been trying for days to get this thing open. I applaud her work ethic.
What's up, Chief?
She's really cracking at it, it seems.
You poxy bastard.
When she does manage to get in, the first thing she does is just lay down.
Die.
She finds a quiet corner and just
All right.
lays there.
Aye.
The problem
why-
is
why
she
not?
lets in all the other cats, and my cats have more malicious intent behind why they want to be in the
Done.
closet.
Why do they want to be in the closet?
Specifically to scratch up my partner's travel gear, specifically his suitcases. They have an infatuation with those suitcases I have never seen before. And normally I encourage enrichment, but apparently tearing apart the suitcases is a mite too far.
What's
Which
the word, Chief?
is fair, I guess.
Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes. Mort, like Latin. Or death. Filthy sod.
Folly.
Women are the reason I became a monk. And, the reason I switched back. Oh,
That's
you
a very
bally
interesting
bred
take, Mort.
Dog.
What are you up to, Shirolo? Shirolo, excuse me. Anything fun, silly,
hurt.
mundane?
You know what? We should get some female zombies to join this party, right, Chief? Filthy
Mort is
sod.
that one sleazy friend. He says he gets all the women, he really truly does not.
Another trip to the mortuary.
Worse than last time. Done. All right. I'm gone.
You know, if I could click you, you wouldn't know a moment's peace. What a perfectly good waste of arms and legs.
Golly, he held nothing back.
Damn.
What's up?
Yes. Seems like a right enough spot.
Yeah? Oh, you alley-bred dog. Poor Dakka. Wow. Huh? Slattern. Damn it. What? You dog's body.
All right.
What you be wanting now? Might as well.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Okay. I made good progress so far. I think I've just about... Oh, wait, no, there's some more guys here. Maybe they're not hostile.
One can only hope.
That said, I think there are going to be some hostilities here, since this is where I first entered this area from.
Ooh, yeah. That would do it.
Yep, there they are.
Yikes.
Gaudy ring. Weight 0. This appears to be a silver ring with a large stone of some kind mounted to it. Maybe an engagement ring of some sort. Let's see.
Aye? Right.
What's up, Chief? Imbecile.
All right.
Like everyone said, Moore is definitely growing on me more than I thought he would. Because I thought he was going to be a more less
What's the word,
frustrating
Chief?
character, not one that I could
Joke on a bone,
Fine.
you witless ape.
choke on a bone. Wow, that. I might have to write some of these down.
You leatherhead. Yeah? She has the personality of a patch of razor line and twice as ugly.
Ooh.
You poxy bastard.
I'm gone.
Why not?
After stream, I get to make some chicken lasagna with some candied yams, and I'm so stoked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been readjusting has been
Ready.
a thing for sure, but
Right.
also just trying to get a rhythm with like food down has been challenging for some reason. Because I've had issues trying to establish routine for food before, because sometimes life does not want to life with you. But my main one is sometimes I don't want to cook, and that's perfectly fine. Not everyone wants to cook all the time, but I like to. So it was frustrating when I was like, all right, I'm gonna go do this. And my body's like, absolutely not. Who are you? You are not Martha Stewart. Today it's a Martha Stewart kind of day. I'm very, very excited.
Looks like these piles of rags are used as beds. And it also looks like these piles of rags are also used as beds.
Oh.
The walls of these trash warrens are made of junk, crushed together by the weight of the mountains of garbage above.
My roommate just yelled and sounded like Foxy's jump scare. I don't know how to tell her. That was mildly alarming.
Alas, poor Dagon.
Jesus. He cannot catch a break. Poor guy.
I'm here. Might as well.
High quality stiletto. Damage 1 to 4 piercing, speed 1, weight 1, proficiency edged, not usable by priests. This slim dagger is a beauty among its kind. It is a one-handed thrusting weapon.
All right.
Trash Warren's thug. This seedy-looking thug reeks of trouble. Greetings. The man looks over you and spits at your feet. What? Looking for a fight, are ye? No. I just had some questions. Too bad, Sod. 'Cause ye gotta fight. The man draws a long-bladed knife. Fight.
That's crazy. All you're doing is trying to ask a polite
Flies wouldn't
question.
even rest on your carcass.
Ooh.
Die. All right.
Mort, like Latin for death. You father of trolls. Women are the reason I became a monk. And, the reason I switched back. You dog's body.
Done.
Aye, what? Right.
Let's see. Cranium Rat Charm. Special. Plus 5% detect trap skill bonus. Plus 5 to lore skill. Plus 1 to intelligence. Weight 0. The body of this cranium rat has been specially prepared. Its insides have been hollowed out and stuffed with various herbs and shreds of papyrus containing arcane symbols. When the charm is consumed, the user gains a temporary increase to their reasoning and perception abilities. It feels as if the player is looking through several pairs of eyes and sifting through several minds at once. The sensation is somewhat dizzying for a minute or two, but there are no harmful side effects.
That's a unique one.
Done. All right.
This sagging platform looks as if it is about to collapse. Oh, interesting.
All right.
Blask. Unlike other collectors you've seen, the robes on this one seem to be of fine quality. Ah, another debtor has come to visit us. Please excuse the mess. My colleagues haven't had the time to tidy up. There's no way out. Why, sure there is. The door is right over there. But you need one of these to activate the portal. He holds up what appears to be a small glass bead. Come, let us talk price. I'm listening. Simple. You pay my comrades and me 100 coppers. I give you the key to the portal. What if I don't want to pay? Then my friends and I will just have to sell your body to the dustman. Either way, we get paid. I think I'll kill you instead.
You know what? We should get some female zombies to join this party, right, Chief?
Mort, you're nasty. Mort.
Joke on a bone, you witless ape. You know, if I could click you, you wouldn't know a moment's peace.
Not him breaking the fourth wall to cuss us out.
Even 50 swigs of brandy wouldn't make you look good.
Damn.
What's up? You father of trolls. Yeah? You got a face only a sledgehammer could love. And has... Damn it.
I'm gone.
Flask's portal key. Weight 0. A small, fragile glass bead containing the reagents needed to open a certain portal once. Simply crush to activate. Let me just grab this first.
I'm gone. All right.
Huh? Sure, why not?
Green steel knife. Damage 1 to 4 piercing. Speed 1. Weight 0. Proficiency edged. Not usable by priests. This razor-sharp knife has been forged out of the famed Batorian green steel, found only in the wastelands of Avernus. This particular green ore can be tempered into metal much lighter than normal steel. In addition, green steel weapons tend to retain their remarkably fine edges and are capable of dealing out more damage than their standard counterparts. Scroll of Adder's Kiss. Allows user to cast Adder's Kiss and copy into spellbook. Level 2, Wizard. Range 150 feet. Duration 5 seconds per 3 levels. Speed 6. Area of effect 1 creature. Saving throw none. Weight 0. Usable only by mages. It is said an Adder's Kiss can scald even the most fearsome of fiends. This spell calls forth an acidic bolt to shower an opponent with its vile green acid. If the caster is skilled enough, the Adder's Kiss lingers after the initial strike, continuing to sink into an opponent's skin with its acidic teeth. When cast, the caster chooses any target within 150 feet, and the Adder's Kiss will strike for 2 to 8 hit points of acid damage. For every 3 levels of the caster, the acid lasts 5 seconds longer, inflicting another 2 to 8 points of acid damage per 5-second segments.
That's crazy.
done.
You see a small, fragile glass bead. Peering inside the bead, you can see colorful mist swirling about. Crush the bead.
I'm gone.
Marrow friend. You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this man, even from afar. Though obviously weak and decrepit, his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eyes makes you wonder if he's mad. Greetings. Anna pokes you in the ribs before you can approach the man. I wouldn't waste me time talking to that old ghoul if I was you. Why not? Who is he? Anna speaks as if recounting an old legend. Old Marrow friend is as barmy as they come, he is. He was one of the oldest and worst collectors in the square. Barely able to scrounge enough jink to eat from collecting bodies, he went hungry mad some years past and took to eating corpses to get by. Now the other collectors shun and ridicule him, throwing dung at him whenever they get the chance. He just stares at him, imagining what a meal they make, if I had to guess. I'll speak with him, just in case. He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set deeply into hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellowed patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. You're deader? What did you say? Yo! He licks his lips again, and his long, spindly fingers pick at his skin as he stares at you. You're deader? He glances to your left, then his eyes dart back to you. Dead? Dead? Hungry. He reaches out to touch you, licking his scabrous lips. Let him touch you. His fingers scrabble spider-like on your arm, as if looking for a piece to tear off. He licks his split lips again, and you watch yellowish drool drip from them. With a raspy moan, his fingers suddenly dig into the skin on your arm and pull off a bit. Step back. You watch, and feel your stomach churn as he takes the bit of flesh and shoves it into his mouth. He chews it slowly, then swallows. You're dead? No, I'm not dead. You taste dead. He scratches himself beneath his robe, and you suddenly notice that he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. It looks like there is a ring on it. Still hungry. What do you usually eat? He makes a shuffling noise, like a pig. Dead. What is that finger bone? He looks down, his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly, snaggletooth parody of a grin. Snack! He looks ready to chew on it. Don't eat that. Have a bite off me instead. I'm more fresh. He smiles and reaches for your outstretched hand. Give me the finger bone first, Marrow friend. He nods greedily and lets you take the finger bone. Let him bite you. His teeth sink into the meat of your forearm and pull a chunk away with a single wrench of his neck. The pain is excruciating, but Marrow friend sits on his haunches as if nothing had happened, chewing noisily at the mouthful of meat he pulled away. Thanks. Farewell. Let's see. Finger bone. Weight 0. This is a decayed and nearly meatless finger bone from a humanoid of roughly your size. There is still some sort of odd ring on the finger. It is an intricate thing, sculpted with dozens of tiny, ornate flanges and decorative protrusions. Oddly enough, it seems firmly rooted to the finger, and no amount of pulling or prying will budge the thing, almost as if the ring's jagged edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it.
Ugh, delicious.
Forgot to read this before. Ragged note from Farad. Weight 0. This is the tattered note you received from Farad. It reads as follows. Beware shadows. Beware places where the night lives. They wait. There is no natural darkness, only shadows.
Interesting thing to leave behind, Farad.
I'm sure this means something, but I can't make anything of it yet.
Yeah.
Finger bone. This is a well-decayed and nearly meatless finger bone from... Oh wait, no, this is the same description. Let's see. Pull the ring from the finger. Try as you might, you cannot remove the ring. It's almost as if the ring's sharp edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. You have an odd feeling about it, however. Remove your own finger. Replace it with the finger bone. You place the ring finger of your left hand into your mouth. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and bite down as hard as you can. There's a sickening crunch, and you are overcome with the taste and smell of blood. You spit the bloody finger out and place the rotted, ring-laden finger bone against the gushing stump. Continue. At first, nothing happens, and you are horrified at the thought of what you've just done. Suddenly, though, you feel a strange tingling sensation as bones fuse and tendons reknit. In moments, the rotting finger bone has become a living part of your body, though it still throbs painfully. The jagged ring suddenly loosens and slips off into the palm of your hand. Done. Mempa's Biting Ring. Cursed. Special. +2 to armor class. Weight 0. Mempa was a mage obsessed with the possibility of having her magic items lost or burgled while she was asleep or otherwise incapacitated. While the vast majority of her carried possessions were inseparable from her corpse and thus buried with her, some of her weaker items, early experiments perhaps, were left behind and remain in the world of the living. Mempa's Biting Ring, whose powerful aura protects its bearer from bodily harm, is one such item. However, once placed upon one's finger, the ring bites down and holds on so tenaciously that it is nigh impossible to remove it from the bidden digit. I guess I'll just keep that in mind for now. There we go.
right. Done.
There we go. Okay, everybody's patched up again.
I'm
Our
gone.
team back together at last.
What? Flies wouldn't even rest on your carcass. Like that.
Oh, I grew up here. It's not a pleasant childhood, mind you.
All right.
Balance. Your path is mine.
Okay, enchanted battle axe. And Ring of the Traveler, special, +1 to armor class, weight 0. These rings are quite common across the plains. Simple to make and in great demand, mages usually create these items as a way to raise quick money. This particular ring has a minor enchantment on it that protects the wearer from harm.
All right.
Come in, Basher. Look here, the finest Toledo blade.
All right, Tech, I gotta go grab groceries from the front. I will be temporarily right back as you play on.
Okay.
No wild parties without me.
Yeah.
All right.
See the shine on that? See the edge on it? I tell you what, Cutter, that'll do you your business.
Come on off with you there, let's go.
All right, Governor, don't dawdle then.
Thank you for the follow, Cheryl. I am so sorry, Sweet Pea. I know you're watching.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. And mind you, we're okay with nice, quiet individuals. Enjoy just relaxing and hanging out with us. As my cat tries to take up all of my warmth, time, and attention the moment I walk through the door.
Let's see. Find the site where Anna found your body. When I returned the bronze sphere to old Stutter Crutch Farad, he hemmed and hawed about what he really knew about me, which was precious little. He did tell me that his daughter had recovered my body and told me where it had been found. I should probably go there and see if there are any clues to be found. Apparently, my body was found in an alleyway in the section of the hive near the smoldering corpse bar, but there's a tenement full of chaos men that lie between me and it.
All right.
Phineas T. Lort D. 10, 20, 30, then 39th. You see a squat man with rash-covered skin and several pustules covering his face. His clothes seem to mark him as some sort of an official, but they are dirty, wrinkled, and covered with rat hair. As you watch, he idly scratches himself with his stubby fingers. Greetings. Hey! The little man shrieks and jumps, startled. Clutching his heart, he takes a deep breath and pushes his spectacles up on his rash-ridden nose. Yes, yes? And what is it that I can do for you? He scratches his nose and looks you up and down, studying your scars. I have little to nothing in the till, so if you have come to plunder the premises, this locale is ill chosen. I'm not here to plunder the premises. Who are you? I am the respected Phineas T. Lord the 39th, in charge of this high branch of the Office for Vermin and Disease Control. It is my distinguished privilege, he scratches his chest and puffs up, to inform you that we, in the bureaucratic sense of the word we, meaning to encompass the sigil bureaucracy as a whole, are accepting bounties on all manner of vermin and strays that infest he stretches again. Fair streets of Sigil, hub of the multiverse and the city which sits at the center of all things, the city by which all other cities are measured. Bounties.
Updated my journal.
Yes. We, in the bureaucratic sense of the word we, meaning to encompass the sigil bureaucracy as a whole, are accepting tangible proof of the eradication of brain vermin, aka cranium rats, from the hive area where they have clustered quite thickly for the past many years, as a recent census of the vermin population has shown. I am empowered by the Sigilian bureaucracy to pay a bounty of, he puffs up dramatically, 1 copper common per cranium rat delivered to my branch office. Cranium rat? Cranium rats are a species of vermin that become more intelligent the more of them are in close proximity to each other. 1 cranium rat alone is a nuisance that chews at boars and burrows into food. But 5, 10, or more, and their intelligence grows until it surpasses even the intelligence of one such as myself. Scratches, then sniffs disdainfully. I imagine that 2 or 3 cranium rats might be enough to outwit you, sir. Another comment like that, and you'll be wearing your ass as a hat. Phineas blinks. Your appearance seems to sink in at last. I withdraw my most inappropriate comment, especially in light of your recent assertion of dominance and physical superiority in this social situation. How many cranium rats are in Sigil? More than enough to last a bounty hunter a lifetime. Perhaps several. I had some other questions. And your questions would be? I have some rat tails. I'd like to collect a bounty on them. Excellent! Most excellent! Claps his hands delightedly. Let me see. Turn in a rat tail. Collect the bounty. Phineas hums merrily as he completes the transaction. Thank you, good sir. The city of Sigil and I appreciate your efforts on our behalf. I had some other questions. Tails. Thanks. If I get any more rat tails, I'll be back. This board has a number of rat tails pinned to it.
Forced it.
Bashed it in, I
Open.
have. Don't know what's doing.
I'm gone.
Come on off with you there, let's go.
Alright, Governor, don't dawdle me.
You see a Kandrian. You see a soft-looking man with gentle, far-staring eyes. He dresses in supple leather clothing and carries various implements of use and destruction about his body, such as ropes, spikes, tinderboxes, and empty vials of air. He looks half gone, literally. There's an insustainability to his existence, as if his essence has been partially leached away. He focuses those eyes on you, and suddenly you find them gripping and determined. Greetings to you, O Seeker. Greetings. He carefully sets down the mug he's holding and gives you all his attention. I have seen the far reaches of the multiverse and returned to tell the tale. I have walked upon the bodies of dead gods and spun moonbeams in the astral ahead of 1,000 shrieking Githyanki nights. I have passed the edges of existence and watched my essence shiver away before me. What is it I can do for you? I had some questions for you. Perhaps I have answers for you. Speak, and I shall tell you. Who are you? I am Kandrian Illborn, traveler, dreamer, tale spinner, and so forth. You are a traveler? Tell me of the plains. I am tired, Seeker. So tired. I am fresh back from negation. I will answer what I can for you, but I cannot promise that you will find satisfaction in the answers I give. What would you know? Would you hear of the outer planes, the prime material, or the inner planes? What's the difference? The difference is true essence, Seeker. The inner planes are matter, substance, true physicality. They are the building blocks of the multiverse, for it is from them that all belief in the elements springs. The inner planes filter through the ethereal plane, the plane of potential, some say, which forms the elements into the worlds of mortals. Once past the ethereal plane, one reaches the prime material, where exist all manner of mortals and monsters and myths and machines. It is there that belief is born, and there that the spirits that create the outer planes are born. When mortals die, they pass through the astral plane, a no place that is thought and mental energy itself. It is in all things, and in none. It is paradox, among other things, and it filters spirits into the great ring. Do you comprehend so far? Yes, go on. Now, the outer planes. Where should I start? Do you know the cardinal rules of the planes, on which all others are based? Do you know about the composition of the outer planes? Do you know the Great Ring and its divisions in our hearts? Do you know the individual planes? Each of these leads to the next, and so it is best to start from the beginning. Let's see. Cardinal rules of the planes. Tell me of the composition of the rings. Oh wait, no. Tell me the cardinal rules. There are 3 rules you must remember. The first is a rule of 3s. If you see 2 things, look for a third. The second rule is called the center of the multiverse. The cosmos is so big, Seeker, that anywhere you stand may as well be considered a center. Some would call Sigil the center, and they're right. But they would also be right to call it a spot in the endless voids of Gehenna. There is no edge to the multiverse, and so there is no center. The third rule is the unity of rings. All things come in rings. Rings have no beginning and no end. The great ring of the outer planes, the ring of Sigil's form, the ring of the elemental planes, even the powers think in rings, circles upon circles upon circles. Now tell me of the composition of the planes. The outer planes are created of and by belief and thought and faith. They take their imagined form from the prime material plane, shaped into forms that stagger the imagination, built by the accumulation of belief. Belief creates the planes. Belief is power here. Change belief, and you can change the nature of reality. The creatures that are born here, the plane-born, like the fiends and celestials, are truly born of the thoughts and concepts of mortals. They each express some sort of ideal, and the more powerful the ideal, the more powerful the being. Thus, the being that symbolizes love, is one of the strongest of all. Go on. That's why the powers, gods some call them, live out here. This is where all the faith in them comes. This is where they are at their most pure and most strong. Their realms are extensions of their very beings, manifestations of their godly essence, all of it informed by belief. So the composition of the planes is belief? Tell me of the Great Ring now. Among the loose unity of planewalkers, we conceive of the infinite outer planes as a ring surrounding the plane of ultimate neutrality, the Outlands. The spire atop which Sigil sits is in the center of the Outlands. The further one travels away from the spire, the less neutral the plane grows, until it spills into the neighboring planes. Each of these planes impinges on the Outlands, spinning themselves into law and chaos, good and evil. The Great Road marks the demarcation between the Outlands and the gate towns that spring up around the gates to these planes. Beyond the gate towns lie the hinterlands, uncharted territory that is lost to history, that loses thought. Danger lies in the hinterlands. Go on. The outer planes differ by morality, not substance. For you, we'll divide the planes into 3 sets: the upper planes of good, the lower planes of evil, and the boundary planes of neutrality. These are then divided further by law and chaos, with the Outlands in the middle. Which of these interests you? The upper planes. Of the upper planes, there are the neutral planes, the lawful planes, and the chaotic planes. What would you know? The neutral planes. The neutral upper planes contain the Beastlands, a place of neutrality and goodness, with a slight tinge of chaos, where the animals rule in the eternal noon and night. They hold Bitopia, twin paradise of industry and labor, where all work toward the good of all, and Elysium, the sweetest plane of goodness and calm I have ever come across. Alas, right now I am not well enough to enjoy any of their restorative effects. What would you hear of now? Tell me of the rest of the upper planes. The lawful planes. Kendrian gives a small shudder. I am not the best person to speak of the planes of law, he says, for the innate structure and ultimate patterns they impose frighten me. I steer clear of them, because I value my individuality more than I value the knowledge they'll bring me. They include regimented Arcadia, nearest of the good planes to the unbending order of Mechanus, and Mount Celestia, home of the Archons, an island in the Silver Sea. The chaotic planes. These are where I feel at home, though I steer clear of Ysgard, for the most part. The endless battles and tests of metal among the floating earthbergs of the plain don't do much for my disposition. Arborea, though, he sighs. The mountains are taller, the air clear, the rivers pure, and the game larger than anywhere else. It is a true paradise, a place where passions run high and the wine never ceases to flow. When I have recovered enough of my wits and myself, when we have done with the outer planes, you should ask me of the inner, and I will describe my journey to you. I will return to Arborea's bowers and glades and lose myself for a time. Tell me more of the planes of the Great Ring. Which set of planes do you want to hear of? The lower planes. Like the upper planes, the lower planes are divided into lawful, chaotic, and neutral. Each of them varies in terms of horrors and what those horrors do to a traveler's spirit, and all of them are best avoided. Which of them would you like to hear of? The neutral planes. The neutral planes, eh? They're vile and barely understandable, and they're more insidious on their own than you could ever imagine. Take Gehenna, for example. 4 volcanoes in stages of dormancy floating in an infinite void, each of them somehow alive, and each of them wanting your soul by whatever means they can get it. Populated with Yugolovs, The worst of the fiends, in my opinion, and you've got the place. The plane of ultimate evil, at least that's what they call it, is a gray waste. A no place that drains color from your body and spirit, stealing away even your apathy. And it's the site of the worst battlegrounds in the war down there. Don't get me started. Then you've got Carceri on the chaotic side. Tell me about the war. Aye, the Blood War. At the name, your blood feels as if it freezes in your veins. Ilborn doesn't seem to notice, wrapped up as he is in his memories. Two armies of fiends smashing together pointlessly across the lower plains, slaughtering mindlessly in the name of law and chaos. They'll aggrandize it, of course, but in the end, it's about hate and stupid endeavor that aids none and harms far too many. Tell me about Carceri. Carceri and its poisonous jungles, acid swamps, destructive waters, strung like a string of rotten pearls nestled within one another. He pauses and looks at you carefully, again fixing you in place with his eyes. Remember this, Seeker. Carceri is a prison, home to the Girelevs, one of the most dangerous types of fiends there is. The strength of the prison is the strength of the captor, and strong as a prisoner lets it be. Destroy the prison keeper, and the body can escape the red prison. There is almost no other way out, not when the gates close themselves against you and watch you spin off into the vast space surrounding the orbs. Be wary of Carceri, traveler, for its bonds can be greater than flesh. Tell me of the rest of the lower planes.
Updated my journal.
The lawful planes. As much as I detest the order of the lawful upper planes, at least they present a modicum of goodness. Their lower planar counterparts, though. Archeron's a place of ricocheting cubes that never see an end to battle, swarming with the souls of dead humanoids. Bator. He shivers involuntarily. Bator is a place best avoided. Those Batezu, the fiends in the corner there, are but the merest expression of the deviant corruption embodied in that soulless machine of order. If you want more, talk to them. But remember, all that is bad about bureaucracy and order originates from Bator, and it spreads like a stain across the hearts of mortals. Though there is some knowledge to be found there, it is rarely worth the spiritual rape the plane inflicts. Tell me of the rest of the lower planes. The chaotic planes. The Abyss isn't someplace you should consider going. Where Bator's all orderly, the Abyss is full of chaos and change, and none of it's pleasant. When it becomes something that approximates normality, that's when you should be most wary of it. It's home to the Tanari, what most primes call demons, and they've got that name for a reason. They are unpredictable and murderous, and the few you can trust are few and far between. The few I have met who I trust, I still don't trust entirely. They are creatures of chaos and evil incarnate, and if they're putting on a friendly face, who's to say that it's not part of a larger agenda? Tell me more of the planes of the Great Ring. The boundary planes. There are two boundary planes to my mind, and they are diametrically opposed. One of them, Mechanus, is the very essence of law, a place where beliefs fit together, interlocking, turning, in a massive machine that is the entire plane. Some folks have it that the gears of Mechanus are the engine that drives the planes. The other place is Limbo, a swirling morass of chaos that follows no rules, none, and just when a body thinks he's classified its behavior, it goes and changes on him. Or it doesn't. You just can't tell. I was in Limbo not too long ago. Tell me of your journey. He closes his eyes, remembering. I had a Givsarai guide with me, an anarch who could shape the illogical matter of the plane into forms of his desire. We had fought off the herring of the Sladi, the chaos creatures who call that plane home. It seemed there were more than usual, but then, one can never tell what's usual in limbo. But I digress. In the midst of all this chaos, we came across a series of huge, metal, interlocking cubes, like some sort of puzzle box. It wasn't something we had shaped, consciously or not, and we couldn't find a way inside. It was like a bastion of order within the confines of disorder, a seat of law. That is the best I can explain it.
Updated my journal.
The Outlands. The Outlands are absolute neutrality. Probably the best place for a body to visit in the Outer Planes, outside of Sigil, if you don't want to have a plane's morality forced into your heart. Everything balances out in the Outlands, as it should be, for the plane that sits at the center of the Outer Planes. Power's realms are scattered about here, and there are handfuls of gate towns that open into the rest of the Outer Planes. The gate towns usually mirror the philosophy of the plane that their gates open onto. And if the balance of belief isn't kept in the town slips into the nearby plane. It's a bad situation for everyone, because few of the folks in the towns really want that change. But enough of the Outlands. What more would you know? I had some other questions. What are you doing? I am fresh back from negation, and I'm trying to restore my essence before it slips away from me altogether. Negation? What do you mean? His eyes cloud over. I went to the inner planes to discover my true essence. I made the mistake of visiting the negative material plane in order to understand my body's urge to decay and the cycle of death and life. I thought myself protected against the ill effects of the plane with my magic, but I was wrong. The blackness of infinite nothing pressed on my soul, and I was beset by shadows that sought to snuff out my very soul. I lost my way for a time, for an eternity, and nearly lost my existence. I could feel my essence falling away from me, and am even now half gone. Never will I return. How did you survive?
Updated my journal.
How did I survive? He smiles slightly, with a piece of nothing that held back the nothing. Nothing can stop nothing, you know. And so I carried nothing in my hand to protect me. Do you plan to journey to the ultimate negation yourself? You have the smell of desperation about you, and so I make you this gift. Hold it in your hand when the shadows press in, and it should protect you and your friends somewhat, should they remain close to you. Heh. He passes you a small, black token that looks as if it has no dimensionality to it at all. Thanks. Tell me more of the planes. You would know more of the planes? Ask, and I shall tell as best I can. Would you hear of the outer planes, the prime material, or the inner planes? Tell me of the prime material. You want to know of the prime? Visit it. The boundless worlds of that plane have an infinite variety, as do the planes, but I cannot encapsulate them as I have here. Suffice it to say they are the birth of the outer planes, the children of the inner, and they hold limitless potential within their boundaries. Thanks. Farewell.
That was a very good diatribe and a very good character interaction. Holy hullabaloo. So I've been
Yeah.
here for quite a minute. But that was... I liked that. And he's just like,
Yep.
can I gather myself? I'm a bit misty at the moment.
I don't know if we'll actually be visiting any or all or even any of those places, but I guess that was a good summary of the planes.
Agreed.
Okay, Ethelgrin. You see a scaled fiend who looks very similar to the one standing next to him. In addition to the pierced left ears, both are black-hued and reptilian. Bat wings tucked against themselves. This one is missing a tooth on its right side. It sees Anna standing near you and rasps, hissing. Take the little fiendling vermin away and we'll talk. Till then, we say nothing. It spits again for good measure. Farewell then.
That was rude.
This fresh-faced, burly youth gives you a moment's glance and suddenly blurts out, You! I've heard about you. Oh, you're under arrest. No, wait. You're in line for execution. He hauls up his weapon and prepares to swing it at you. Attack him.
What's up, Chief? Filthy sod.
That kid got a little bit too big for his britches really, really, really quickly. Let's see how he handles that.
Epoxy
Does-
bastard.
That is ridiculous. Oh, I forgot how good
the word,
insults
Chief?
can be.
You dog's body. Flies wouldn't even rest on your carcass.
Rock seems true. The rock seems true. The rock seems true.
Die. I'm gone.
It is I. Your path is mine.
All right.
This metal table is scarred with talons, knives, teeth, and the marks of innumerable tavern brawls. Like the air around it, it is warm to the touch. Negative token. Special. Ward against shadows. Special. Holds shadow creatures temporarily. Weight 0. This is a negative token, a flat, black disc that appears to have no substance to it at all. Turning it over reveals that it has no third dimension. There is no thickness to this item at all. It gives you some command over creatures of shadow. You can command them to stand still for a few precious seconds. The more powerful the shadow, the less likely it will obey your command. As an added benefit, as long as this token is carried by any of your party members, it acts as a ward against shadows. It will not prevent shadows from attacking your group, but the shadows will find it more difficult to harm you while the token is carried.
Interesting. Now, I do like, we actually got a good descriptor of the planes, what others may experience through them. Overall, just, I really like that. I learned a lot without really learning much at the same time. I don't know how to describe it, really.
Done.
What are we doing next?
Well, I'm exploring this area, but I think, right, yeah, I have to go somewhere near this, smoldering corpse bar to, find the area where Anna found my body.
Okay.
What's up? You dog's body. Yeah? Prime scum. Plain swine.
Done.
Endure, your will be done.
I'm gone.
Now that I know I can just spam Mort's litany of curses indefinitely, like he's become extremely valuable to me.
I've noticed. Plus, we get a lot of
I'm gone.
hilarious, of course, Mortness.
I'm gone.
This barking wilder. This wild-eyed man is hunched over, snarling and giving low growls. It looks like he hasn't trimmed his hair in years. It's so long it forms a veil over his eyes. He has a long, stringy mustache caked with grease and sweat, and the tips of the mustache droop so much that they have become tangled in his ragged beard. Greetings. As you're about to speak, Anna grabs you and hisses, "Are you daft? Near another word to that one. One of the starved dogs he is." She lowers her voice. "A chaos man, Barmy. Dangerous. Thick as flies they are, and more's likely about." "Starved dog? What are you talking about?" "A hiver gang they are, and chaos men to boot." She shakes her head, then pokes you in the back with her tail. "Steer clear and watch your back with them, you should. I've tangled with them, and their bite is worse than their bark it is." "Chaos men?" "They're a faction they are, like the Dusties and the Governors and the Sensates, except they don't have any rules or beliefs." Anna makes a corkscrew of her tail for emphasis. "They're just cackled, cracked barmy, aye?" She chews it over for a moment. "Some call them Jousetex, but it's no matter to them. It isn't." "How do they get new members?" Anna shrugs. "I don't know. They just do. Flies to pals, as I sees it." "I see. Thanks for the information." Growl at him. The man stops mid-snarl, and he reaches up to part the curtain of hair that cover his eyes. As his withered hand pulls away his dirty locks, several strange, puce-covered bugs fall from his hair and scatter across the cobbles. Behind the cloak of hair, the man's flesh is moon-pale and creased with wrinkles. His thick, bushy eyebrows form a V as he stares at you. "Hand might take the moon fly too?" Moons, snoom, noom? The man frowns, but his eyebrows tilt upwards in a reversed V, creating a bizarre expression. You have no idea how he accomplished the facial expression, but it makes you uncomfortable watching the muscles beneath his face shift into the new pattern. You can't tell whether he's angry, curious, both, or neither. "Singled kiss, speak a man. Answers prefer a wood woman heart.
Oh, wow.
Improvised song. Single man, shingle man, through the forest they go, a wood woman's heart never apart, and laughing in the snow. The man seems mesmerized by your voice. With every word you speak, a light flickers in his eyes. Barking wilder am I am, a wanting, asking yea, may you may?
Maybe it's time to sing Wonderwall to him.
Anyway, my question is this. Are you one of the starved dogs barking? In response, he starts barking at the top of his lungs. You watch spittle fly from his mouth in streaming arcs, and you take a step back to avoid the spray. After a moment, he stops, and then gives a long, forlorn howl. That would be a yes, I suppose. Very well. I had some other questions. He clasps his hands delightedly, like a child at a festival, then gives a howling shout. Question! Question!
Happy thing.
Do not shun this question. Are you one of the Chaos Men? Chaos! He stutters out the word, as if having difficulty getting his tongue around it. Some say Geositex. I say Sitect is soaks. Chaos Men. Men no. Nem no. Men yes. 3 no's make a yes. He hunches down on his knees and begins to rock back and forth, singing in a childlike soprano. Chaos man, hop along home. A faction it is, yet we are alone. Farewell then. Well, that's a trio of one-step French too many. Mort rolls his eyes. No sense in chatting with Jousitex, Chief. They're a barmy bunch. Who are the Jousitex again? They're a faction who don't have any rules. Except don't keep one thought in their head for too long. They're sometimes called Chaos Men. No need to explain why. How do they get members? They seem to attract members like flies. Or they just seem to attract members like flies. Well, members that are crazy or chaotic enough, I suppose. I don't think they have any recruiters, though you really can't say anything about them for sure. I see. Thanks for the information.
Huh? Oh, you alley-bred dog.
The rock sings true.
I'm gone.
Interesting. This got automatically unequipped for me, which probably means that I'm in chaotic alignment now. Let's see. Statistics screen. Yep, chaotic neutral. Chaotic neutral characters do not believe in order. This is the alignment of lunatics, madmen, and impulsive characters.
I'm gone.
Now, there was something else that Barking Wilder gave me. Or at least it said it did for a moment. Oh, I remember. It's because it must have been this unusable item placed in backpack because it got automatically removed from me on my alignment shift.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Well, I guess I should be able to equip this. Well, really, on either of these two, I think. I think Anna is actually chaotic neutral herself. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see. Either Mort or Dakon. Well, actually, I don't think Mort can equip this anyway. So it would have to be
I don't think there's the
Dakon.
limbs for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So just a con then.
I'm gone. Done. I'm gone.
Hmm.
Ooh, tattoo parlor.
Oh, there you go.
Are you daft? We'll draw the lady's gaze if we stay here, we will.
Hmm.
Fell. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast, and a pair of goat horns protrudes from its forehead. It is dressed in long flowing robes. Greetings. A series of symbols materializes above the creature's head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Anna gives a warning hiss, and as you turn to face her, you notice she is staring wide-eyed at the creature. She makes a semicircle over her heart. What's wrong, Anna? Are you daft? Anna turns to you, and you suddenly realize she's frightened. Are you so pig-eager to dance in the lady's shadow you'll bandy words with this one? Let's get this place to love before we get penned in the dead book. What's the problem? It's Fell. Anna throws a fearful glance at the creature, presumably Fell. Let's be away, aye? No good'll come of being here, so we won't. Fell? In response, Fell bows. A lone symbol appears above his head. It is blurry at first, then resolves into a white oval with a black lightning bolt through it. For some reason, you have a feeling you know this creature. He's a Dabus who's not a Dabus, aye? He walks on the ground. Anna's voice drops to a whisper, and she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place to laugh, aye? Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. Tell me, what's a Dabus? Dabus are her kin. They take care of the city, fixing it and tearing it down and building it back up and all. They talk in symbol puzzles in the air. You gotta piece them together to figure out the chant.
I
All
like
right.
that.
But Fell's a Dabus too. What's wrong? Anna throws a frightened glance at Fell. Fell's a Dabus who angered her. It said he's a Dabus who isn't a Dabus, and the time's close when the lady's gaze will fall on him, so it will. Her? The Lady of Pain. Anna makes another semicircle in the air in front of her. The Dabus work for her, and she protects them. Except Fell. She shudders. Let's be away, aye? I'd like to speak to Fell first. Anna grabs your arm. Please, nay, nay! No good'll come of it. Anyone speaking to Fell could draw the lady's gaze. I don't want to die, I don't. To your surprise, Anna looks close to tears.
That's so sad.
Promise. Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. I promise. I just want to speak to him for a moment. For a minute, Anna just looks at you. Then, something in your gaze seems to calm her, for she steels herself. I don't know why She shakes her head. Go on then, talk to him. I don't care. There's an undercurrent of fear in her voice. Very well. The Dabus waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head, then dissipate and a question mark appears. Try and strike up a conversation. See if you can translate what the Dabus is saying. You ask the Dabus several questions, trying to get a feel for the rebuses that appear above its head. It is extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. After a few minutes, you start to get the hang of it. It feels like you've done this before. Maybe you can help me. The Davis waits. What is this place? A slow train of symbols materialize around Fell's head. The symbols take several moments to resolve, starting with simple lines, then fleshing themselves out into breathtaking colors. This is where I tattoo color and life upon flesh and bone. Can I see what tattoos you have? Tattoo of the Bone Singer invokes Hold Undead, Weight 0. You have learned to speak with the dead and hear their stories, even from beyond the eternal boundary. This tattoo draws upon your powers over undeath and heightens them, allowing you to change the undead within range with a single command. This tattoo has only a limited number of uses before it vanishes. Val turns to face you as you approach. He folds his arms into his sleeves and waits. Never mind. Sorry to disturb you. Farewell. I'm going to call it here.
Oh yeah, it is 8 o'clock, isn't it? Oh gracious. That was a really a whole lot of information to digest in a very, very good way.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of wish we had the opportunity to actually dissect what the Dabbas was saying versus versus him telling us, but gotta take what we got.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, but yeah. Overall, that was a very that was a very informative session. And as always, thank you to everybody who came and watched. All the lurkers and whatnot. Shirolo for Iza for coming in and following. Oh, let's see. Actually, it's not the only one. There's also somebody called Helen Lucas who followed me. So thank you very much if you're still here.
Oh,
Um,
thank you guys. We need to get the alerts fixed up so they actually appear. I just noticed that it doesn't.
yeah, that has been bothering me too, and that's something we're gonna have to work on. But yeah. Anyways, if anybody, whoever might still be here, thank you very much for coming and watching. And we stream every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we usually go for 2 hours. You can find my Twitter in my profile, and if if we happen to not be able to stream for whatever reason, I'll make a notice of it on the Twitter page. Over to you, Oleander.
Thank you so much, Tick. I am Motley Oleander. I've been streaming for a few years. I just take a hiatus because my computer cannot handle it. Not an uncommon thing for me. Now, if you also do not have Twitter and you do not know if we're going to stream that Monday, wait 15 minutes at 6 p.m. If we are not on by 6:16, we're not streaming that evening. That way you're not wasting your time waiting on us to come and boot back up. But yeah, so 6:16 is the cutoff if you don't see us. Twitter, otherwise formerly known as X, if you would like to speak to Tick. I need to get my social media back up after all these years. Other than that, we look forward to seeing you guys Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week.
All right. Well, once again, thank you, everybody. I hope you had a good time and have a good night. Hope to see you next week. Take care.
Night, everybody.